blatant, and you just don't act like that, especially in that setting.
They were in awe that somebody would actually intentionally take out a ref. I mean, it was. I hope they don't ever have to play again. They can't play again.
It's a video that's gone viral of Marble Falls, Texas. It's a suburb of San Antonio. And the video, which we have up at stltoday.com, is pretty disturbing, Farah Fazal. It's two football players Friday night at a game. It was a run up the middle, and the safety comes along and just knocks over the ref from behind. The ref falls down. Then it looks like the free safety or another safety or a corner comes over, and while the ref is on the ground, tries to spear him in the back.
Mm-hmm. And the first guy, didn't he hit him with a helmet?
He sort of tries to hit him with the helmet. He knocks him over, and the second guy goes down. And of course, the video it's plain as day. And so the players were thrown out of the game. They were then suspended. The referee is upset. He wants to press charges. We'll wait to see what happens. We don't know if the ref is okay. I guess at this point, we don't know if he's all right. I could see him having some bumps and bruises and being pretty sore. But there's one part of this that says, of course the players should be suspended. Of course the players should never play football again. That's obvious. But there's a bigger issue to all of this, and that is, Farah Fazal, people and referees and coaches and players and parents think these referees are, there to be yelled at, to be criticized, to be hit upon, because they're less than subhuman if they call something against our team. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what happened in this case, but I can only imagine that this ref made a call. Maybe it was a good call, maybe it was a bad call, maybe he called a penalty on the player or the team or whatever else, and so these people were going to show that ref what a despicable human being he really is.
So whatever happened to respect, and whatever happened to, challenging that ref's call, like afterwards or later or during,
Well, it goes to what Mike Matheny, manager of the Cardinals, when he was a coach, after he got finished playing, he made the players and the teammates and the parents sign this pledge saying, if you criticize the ref, you'll be kicked out of the stadium. And oddly enough, Saturday I was watching a college football game. I was watching a Nebraska football, and I was tweeting along for whatever reason while watching the football game.
Because you're a huge Husker fan.
Because I graduated from Nebraska. So I was watching the game, and the vitriol of the referees on Twitter, it was like, I'm on the same team you are, but you guys are... The refs aren't doing anything terrible. And it was just like, this guy needs to be killed. This guy's terrible. And it was like, just watch the game. And it was just this philosophy that the refs and the other players and the other coaches, they're all subhuman. And how dare you rule against my kid or me? I will show you. That's where this mentality comes from.
How do we get to that point, do you think?
Well, it's because every parent thinks their kid is the next Albert Pujols. It's because my kid is better than your kid. How dare my kid not be the world's greatest baseball player or the world's greatest football player? And I'm going to spend $8 million traveling all around the world to get my kid a scholarship worth $10,000 a year.
And it's the referee's fault.
And it's the referee's fault because how dare you? Don't you understand? It's not the parents' fault. It's not the police officer's fault. It's not the teacher's fault. It's certainly not the ref's fault. And it's not the other player. It's clearly it's everyone's fault except my kid's fault for holding, going offsides, throwing the interception, whatever.
You got to feel for these referees. Who even wants to do that anymore?
Oh boy! In the 9 o'clock hour, I'm going to open up the phones. And I want parents to call me and tell me what they've seen out there, and I want referees to call me.
I think that would be the interesting.
Because I want to hear what
yes.
the local referees say about this.
And I wonder if it's really different on a local level. I mean, this.
I bet
honestly,
you it's no better or no worse in San Antonio than it is here in St. Louis. So we'll do that in the 9 o'clock hour. 7:42, traffic, weather, sports, and then Joe Brazel, St. Charles County Councilman, has an opportunity for you. We'll find out what that is coming up this half hour. Big 550.